What is up, everybody? I am coming back on here to talk to you in specific, and I know I say that in the beginning of a lot of my videos, but this is a very important one. So if you have, I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes set aside, please listen to this. If not, no worries. But let me just kind of introduce you to who I am. So, yes, my dogs are out. Don't worry about that. Get used to it. My name is Ben Arbitante. I'm 17 years old. I would like to say that I'm an entrepreneur because I found a way within the last 4 months to make money off of my personal brand selling a course. Even though I haven't sold or actually done many business model pieces of criteria for me to actually sell that course. And I've made some mistakes through the last 4 months, but to get to the point, I want to be successful. And I know I will be successful, and it's just a matter of when. It's a matter of when I find that actual identity that I believe in myself and that I can confidently say that I've done this all myself. And I need to make this video because with where I'm at in life right now, I'm confused. I'm lost. If you scroll back down on the bottom of my page, you could see a video that says I'm confused. And I'm still in that same exact mindset after 4 months. Even though I preach online on social media saying that everything could change within a couple of months, everything could change within a year. And it truly can, because I've met some amazing people. I've traveled to some beautiful places. I've literally been to every big city in Texas because I have connections with people in Texas. I have met some interesting folks. I've met some not so interesting folks. I've learned a lot about myself. I've surpassed more than $10,000 in my bank account, which was always a goal. And I knew that once I kind of hit this mark, it wouldn't just be the end goal. It would be just the start to a whole new beginning. And that's that position I'm in currently. I have $11K saved up in my bank right now. I have to pay $1,000 every single month for my Toyota Supra. And I feel like I'm just LARPing way too hard. I'm LARPing what my life looks like. And to be honest with you guys, if you look at my Instagram, that's not me. It is not. And that's why I'm making this. That's why I'm telling you this. That's why I'm being vulnerable and talking to you about it. Because if I want my personal brand to actually have the vision of what I want it to look like, I have to be true. I have to actually show you guys what is going on from the ins, the outs, the good and the bad with my life in order for you guys to trust me. In order for you guys to find joy in listening to me talk. That's my goal. My goal is to motivate people. My goal is to just give one person an opportunity to change their life through some type of value or information given off from my videos. I've always wanted to do it. So let's go back. Let's go back a few steps. I know that was a little bit within the last couple of minutes of this video. About 8 or 9 years ago, when I was probably I don't know, in elementary school, which, man, that's starting to feel like a really long time now. Time flies. But I would post YouTube videos. I had a different account that I would post off my iPad, posting videos about Nerf guns. And I can't really remember what it felt like, but I remember that idea of just pressing the record button and just letting it flow. And no matter what, even though if you get 1 viewer, even though if you get 10 viewers, I felt like I was famous. I felt like I had people watching me. And I put time and effort into those videos, even though they were one-cut videos. No editing, no songs, no captions, just pressing record and posting them. And I found so much joy in that. And I knew that in there I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to do social media for a living. I grew up watching scootering YouTube videos, other types of along that kind of realm in action sports. And a person who really motivated me was Tanner Fox. I actually have a Sharpie in my basement of T Fox. And I remember because I was just so obsessed with how a 15 or 16 or 17-year-old guy was portraying his life using social media, having a GTR, a girlfriend, great supporters, a great loving family, all this stuff. And I was just obsessed with it. Obsessed with someone showing and documenting their life. And that's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to just prove to myself that it is possible. And I know it is because I've done the hardest part. I've started. I've taken action, all right? I have started and taken action, and 90% of people can't do that right there. But I did. And for the last 2 years, I've been so fixated on what other people think, on how I could prove other people wrong, on how I can just feel accepted in my heart, and that did the exact opposite of what I wanted it to do. I mean, on my Instagram account, just my name, Ben Arbitante, I actually started to post, streaming videos, scootering videos, POV videos, wrestling videos, selling food videos, day in the life, just so many different things. And I told myself I'm the niche, and I enjoyed that because I wasn't posting to make money. I was posting to bring value. I was posting to make people laugh, or maybe just see kind of what was going on with my life. And I think that was the happiest I've ever been posting content, ever. And when I restarted this business Instagram account called Benny Racks, which again, guys, I'm not so focused on social media, although it's kind of like my job, which I'm trying to make it my job. I just want to explain it in this. I started Benny Racks 4 months ago. And if you guys followed along, you could see that from the beginning, I was strictly posting cold calling videos, kind of where my mindset's at. Sorry for my toes again. I know you guys have been seeing them for a while, but I was posting cold calling videos and I blowed up. Like, I thought by now I would be at like 100,000 followers at least. I mean, I went from 0 to 10K within 3 weeks, and then it slowed down. I'm at like 15K now, and I've gained like, it's whatever. Screw the followers. But to get to the point, it was like, I was so happy that first and a half, second month of just learning something new every day, doing something new. And it started with just straight up cold calling, booking meetings. And I got on multiple closing calls. I never actually closed a deal. And I said I did. I told people that I did to make them buy a course. I started affiliating for an AI course, which I talked to you guys a lot about. I've brought up a lot about it, and I'm not gonna lie, I threw in a bunch of lies. I wasn't myself. I wasn't true. God didn't want me to lie to people just to get money, just to have a number pop up in my bank account. It wasn't me. I was telling people I've done it before. I was preaching to people, selling them a program that I haven't even fully mastered. All right? And I didn't want that to sit within me for a long time, to be some fraud. And when I was selling a course, my following and views just got lower and lower, but the money I made got bigger. And, as much as people say, like, just screw everything else, just focus on what you can do and how you can make money, it's like, I haven't felt happier, I haven't felt sadder. All it's make me become is just a LARPer that is always bringing up how much I make to my peers as a way to feel accepted. Buying a car out of my league, putting $1,000 down on it every month to feel like I'm driving in a acceptable car when no one cares. All they think is, wow, cool. They move on with their life. No one cares about the car you drive. No one cares about the watch you're wearing, which, yes, guys, in my old videos, I used to wear a $6 watch from a garage sale. You got to add like 2 more zeros to this one. But I'm not flexing. I'm just saying. No one cares about the watch. No one cares about the car. No one cares about the views. Nothing. All they care about is you, is your honesty, is the way you express things, the way you say things. That is what people follow you for. That's what people feel comfortable watching your videos for, is you. And as I'm saying this, I know I'm getting just so off track because I have so many things on my head I want to talk about. And for the couple of people that are continuously watching this, I don't know what the main theme of this video is. All I know is that this is the next chapter. I have made so many mistakes. I have made and learned so many lessons about myself, about other people, about content, about money, about just so many things. And I'm so proud of it because it's just a part of my story. 2 years down the road, when I'm getting interviewed by somebody, they're going to clip this exact moment and they're going to make an edit out of it. And I'm just that certain of it. I'm not having a high ego. I know that I will be so big. I know it. And it's already happened. It's bound to happen. And I've been stuck at this limiting line within my head that has stopped me from staying consistent on something throughout my whole life. And this is the first time where I've spent 4 months just posting a lot of videos, like at least one video a day, at least. And I haven't missed, just straight, day by day posting. And it's slowed down within the 2 weeks because I'm here at Woodward, Pennsylvania. As you can tell, look at behind me. I'm in a different environment and I'm gonna be here for another week and a half, which I've already been here for a week and a half, so 3 weeks in total. And just this place has reminded me a lot about myself because I've been coming here. This is my 6th year now coming to Woodward, and I love it. I love it because it brings me back to who I really am. Staying within these boundaries of thousands of acres of just land, going back to my roots of scootering, which I used to really prioritize. If you guys want, you could check out my Instagram, Chicago Bugatti. But like, I can't believe some of the things I've encountered. I just also can't believe what I've done. Like, I was selling a course, and I don't want to talk about it in depth and the names and all that, because my brothers out there are doing a great thing. Their students are ripping. Their students are real. The work that they put in is real, and I love them. I love them to death because they help change my life. But just with where I'm at right now, I can't do it. I'm not true to myself selling a program that's not me. I can't do it. In the future though, along the lines of personal branding, affiliate marketing, motivation, that right there, I think that I'll sell a course on. And I'm just going to say it straight up. I'm going to sell a course on it because I'm that confident in my skills. I'm that confident in the mistakes I have gone through to be able to provide people with other information. And like I said a couple minutes ago, I don't know where I'm going on this video, but what I do know is consistency will stack over time. And in the beginning of the process, I was making these videos a lot. I was talking to the camera. I was posting a YouTube video almost every day or every other day about what's going on, and that is what made me happiest. Just my raw mental, my raw ideas, everything. So from now on, guys, like, I'm so serious when I say this. I will not stop. I will post a YouTube video every single day for the next year. Just like this. Going over what my mind's on, what my mental, physical, emotional, spiritual side of things are, which brings me to another topic, is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I prayed last night in a dark room with a bunk above my head, which I had to crouch down, with a fan next to me, which was messing with my head because it was making this loud noise. And I think my prayer is still in the air, but this video is helping me realize that it's been answered. Is that God gave me the strength to go through a lot of things within my life. God has given me a beautiful family, beautiful opportunities to come to Woodward multiple times, beautiful friends. I've just done so much because of the Lord. And this is his calling for me, as to use this platform to express how he's actively helping change my life and how he could change yours too. Because he's real. He's there. I got a calling for him the other day, and I don't even know if I answered the calling yet, because I sin on a daily basis. I sin every hour. And it hurts within knowing that I do. But I know that God died, or Jesus died for our sins. And I'm no perfect man. I can't be a perfect man. But I will try my hardest. I genuinely will. I will give it everything I have to use my platform to express the name in Jesus Christ. So, for the last couple of minutes, again, guys, I know I've been all over the place. I just want you to know that no matter how good things are going, or if they just absolutely suck right now, and if you're so confused on what you want your life to look like, when somebody asks you, where are you going to be 5 years from now, and you just don't know how to answer, and maybe you give some type of response like, oh, I want to have a Lamborghini, I want to live in a penthouse, and you're just kind of saying it to say it. Like, genuinely, if you just put your mind to it, you can do it. And I saw this edit of Speed, actually. I Show Speed. Woof, woof, that guy. I can't believe I just did that. But it took him 4 years to go from being broke in his mom's basement, barking on a camera, to singing at the World Cup final. 4 years. Just think about that. Where were you 4 years ago? Genuinely, where were you 4 years ago? When you started to see Speed pop up on your For You page, your Explore page, all that. For me, I was a freshman in high school. And that time felt like yesterday. And I've gone through so much within 4 years. Arguments, good things, bad things, mistakes, loving. Like, I've gone through so much, and you could go through so much too. And just think about what the next, if you just take it year by year, could look like. I mean, like, I will be in a great spot another 6 months from now, or 8 months from now, which will be a year in starting the whole social media business journey. But it's not just that. Like, I have so many avenues of things I love. I love scootering. I love it. I love the feeling of going to street jams, having people scream my name, having people, shout for me. I love it. I also love, building something. I love trying to chase success. I love trying to build mental fortitude, and I love wrestling because it taught me all about my mindset. I love to take photos and videos of things. I love to edit things. I love to post content. I love to travel. There's so many things I love. And I know there's so many things you love too. And just stick to them rather than just focusing on a dollar sign. I've been so focused on it, just making money, that I'm just not true to myself. I'm fake. The things I post are for just money. It's not for me. It's not for you. It's not for someone out there, and it's not to help someone. And that's what I've only wanted to do. I could care less about the money. Money comes with everything that you do if you do it with a good manner. But if you're chasing money over good manner, you'll have bad reputation, bad blood, bad voodoo, bad karma. And I don't want any of that. I don't. I'm confused. I'm very confused. And you guys know this. You can tell. But it's okay to be confused. It's okay to be lost in the sauce. I'm trying to figure out with everything. And I'm trying to bargain back and forth with my mind on what I should do and what I shouldn't. But what I came to the conclusion with today is that I'm done selling a course on a business model that I have only sold once. And I'm going to sell a course on how to build a personal brand through motivation. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with that, how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I want to motivate people to change their lives. I want to motivate people to take action. And I'm going to do it. No matter what happens, like, I genuinely know I'm going to do it. So why not just go all in on it right now? Because I've gone all in on many things before. Or maybe not all in, maybe like semi-in. But now it's time to do it. And I'm not looking for an easy shortcut out on just being able to press record on something and then make money from it. I'm looking for something that's going to take a lot of time. Probably more time than I want in order for myself to become great at it. I love motivating people. I really do. I love my life. My life is beautiful. So like for the next couple of weeks, I just want to embrace like with where I'm at right now. I'm at Camp Woodward. If you don't know what this place is, search it up on your phone. I love it here. But when I get back home, I need to figure out what I'm doing. I can't just get stuck in a rut. I can't get lost. And by the way, guys, with the whole selling AI automations business model, I'm not done at all. Like, I think I'm genuinely going to try to do it just without selling a course and actually do the business model, because for me right now, I already have a client, not a very high paying client, but 250 upfront, 250 post build, which I still am in the mix of building, but I've collected 250 from him. I'm going to get 150 a month from him, and we're going to work in more different systems and automations. But like, I think if I go all in on like the business model, it's more than possible to make a decent source of income from it. But I want to go into different avenues. Maybe some high ticket sales, maybe personal branding. But what I do know is I'm not going the traditional route. I'm going to prove that anything can be done. I don't care if I'm a micro niche influencer. I just want to motivate one person. Just one person. And I'll do it. And I'll do it. I'm excited. I'm happy that I'm having this video, or that I'm forcing myself to make it, because it just shows a personal level of maturity. Although it's not the most ideal to say I'm feeling like I'm more mature, because I have a lot more to go through, but I'm in the right step, and I think I know I'm taking the right step. And a big thing with me recently has just been like struggling with trying to figure out what decisions I want to make and being confident in my decisions. And I don't want that anymore. I just want whatever thought God gives me in my head to follow through with it and trust in Him 110% of the way. Believe in signs, believe in many different things, because He's going to give them to me no matter what. And I just have to trust in Him. I have to trust in His word and what He's making me go through, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be here without Him. There's a 1 in a million chance of me even being here. This exact person, me, Ben Arbitante. I'm just so proud. I'm proud of myself for everything I've gone through, the way I've reacted to some things. I have so much more growing up to do. I have so much more of life to look at and to live and see and feel. But I'm okay. I'll get through it. I have so many more things on my head that I just want to speak upon and talk about and let you guys know on. It's just really hard to fit it into one video. And I know I said beforehand that I don't know what the overall theme or the message of this video is. And as I'm saying this, I still don't. And I was going to try to kind of find one off my brain. But with what I could think of right now is make the decision that scares you most, but you know will help you the most. Make it and trust in it. Trust in it all the way through, because if you don't have 110% conviction that it's the right decision, it probably isn't. And for me, that's starting fresh. Even though I'm still new to this, I'm starting fresh. Me talking to you guys prioritizing my YouTube, me motivating others, and just letting go of the money. I'm not attached to it anymore. All I'm attached to is getting better at something every day, learning something new, and becoming the man that I envision and the man that God wants me to become. So, my end message, guys, is trust in the Lord. He'll guide you in the right direction. He's going to give you that idea for a reason, and it's up for you to take it. But I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for watching. Remember, stay hungry, stay motivated, and stay freaking racking, baby.